Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast Dawn of War Unification. Today I have a 1v1 for you. This is Yasu, our good old ladder leader here, randomed Salamanders versus none other than Refiler, who randomed Imperial Fist Siege Vanguard. So we have some marine faction against each other. We will see how this goes. Both are supposed to be very strong, to say the least. We have Salamanders with some very powerful units in terms of the Thunderfire Cannon and Razorback and whatnot, but also we have the Imperial Fists with their unbelievable strong economy. A little mistake here, and he needs to build something. What are you getting from here? Come here, fella. Okay, what is Yasu getting? He's getting tactical squads and 2 scouts. In this map you can also get 3 scouts if you want to. Do we see something from Refiler now? A siege captain opener, interesting. He has quite a lot of resources, so let's see what he does. If he is still thinking on what to go. Ah, he gets a heavy bolter turret in the middle, really nice position here. Checks out the whole area around here, so we'll make short work of these scouts here who survive but need to run away. You will see how he uses his resources in the future. We have Mr. Yasu, who got more out of his resources, got a tactical squad, starting to build listening posts everywhere. A little fast on the map because the guys with the shield to the siege marines are really slow. But we now have a tactical squad trying to deny the siege marines their cap here, which they successfully do. Other than that, he is busy capturing his part of the map, whereas these siege marines just standing here and no part is captured here. So an economy advantage for Yasu here in the beginning. So, what is going on? So something built. There are tactical squads now finally built from Refiler, a little late on that one. Let me see, tacticals versus tacticals. Almost feels like a mirror because the later the units are very similar. They all have Razorbacks and Thunderfire Cannons as well. We have a siege captain here firing at some tacticals, dealing some damage. Let none survive, he shouts and shoots even more. A fast tier 2 from Yasu probably wants to have early Razorbacks. Imperial Fists of all factions is one of these factions that can deal with them really well because they have a lot of anti-vehicle options even in tier 1 really. More shootiness on the tactical marines, dealing quite a lot of damage. The tactical, or let's say all squads from the Salamanders are a little slower than your standard squads of tactical marines and whatnot, but they are more durable and probably pack a little more punch. But here now they're sitting next to each other in the heavy cover, shooting at each other, as you do in Dawn of War. Never go to melee, always shoot. So Yasu is bleeding some models here, not the most favorous of exchanges, but he buys some time. Almost tier 2 now. What is Refiler getting? Nothing really. Takes the map for now. You have some scouts shooting at the siege marines. They actually captured it, now they need to recapture it. Siege captain getting some burnt face here, but he will shrug it off. We'll stop burning it eventually. A lot of upgraded listening posts, a very high economy here you see. 100 to 104 to 20 to 110 and 30, but that's Imperial Fist we're talking, getting tier 2 now as well. Still didn't go, got the strategic point here. Decapturing the relic, the critical location, where that is somehow captured by the Imperial Fist in the middle. Not sure how that happened. Getting shot quite a bit in the meantime. Loses some models here. We have now 2 squads of tactical marines, or siege, no standard space marines, 1 squad of siege marines here. 1 is still busy in the back trying to get this point here. Armory now added, so tier 1.5, but he's almost tier 2. Let's see what he goes for. Tier 2 already done. Needs to get a forge to get Razorbacks. So that is something he forgot probably. Scouts moving on the bottom. Will they get there or will they get shot down? I think they will be able to get there because there is a listening post here to defend and some more tactical swords. To the tactical swords they get a sergeant, but no special weapons. How it is on the Imperial Fist side. No sergeant, no heavy weapons. Just getting some models added. Siege Marines getting the middle back. Finally getting their last strategic point here, so we'll have some economy. Still has the high economy, of course, because it is Imperial Fists after all. Heavy armor fortification, this is where you get your vehicles. You see, a little delayed Razorback for Yasuo as he did not get the forge in time, so that's a benefit for Mr. Refiler here, who for some reason gets some additional infantry cap. What is he getting now? Vehicle cap, really nice because we want to have more vehicles. This listening post was captured by the Imperial Fists, and this relic, this critical location will be captured as well. The critical location in the top not being touched. Now heavy bolters. Heavy bolters on the tactical marines, but they get shot at by this long range autocannon from this turret. Let's see if they can take it down. Turrets and everything of the Imperial Fists are very durable. We have some devastators on the field for Imperial Fists. These guys over here, most certainly going over here to trying to have a word with them. The Salamanders just standing there and killing their turrets. We have now a heavy flamer Razorback here versus a Razorback Mark 1. Both Razorback variants are considered overpowered. Let's see which one is the more overpowered one. I think yes, the prize goes to the Salamander Razorback for sure. Some more Razorback action here. We actually have a listening post add-on for the weapon, which is nice. If some Razorbacks will come over. Razorback Mark 1 has plasma pistols on each side and twin-link glass cannons, so it is good against infantry and vehicles. Now shooting this other Razorback in the back. Haha, Razorback in the back, but you know what I mean. So what do we have here? Devastators, do they have some weapons? Can I please click on them? Oh, he has what is it called? They all get rocket launchers, but there's some weird thingy going on over here. There's a ability, what is it called? It costs some energy, some power, and then you can get, your guys get rocket launchers for a short amount of time. Really good against vehicles. That's what I said about Razorbacks. Maybe not the best option against Imperial Fists because their anti-vehicle options are plentiful. Some melters for the tacticals here trying to get down this Razorback, but no way, Jose. We have another Razorback here, over here, trying to fight Razorback on Razorback action. This one is getting repaired, so it might have a chance. This one is getting roasted from 3 sides actually, from the Razorback and 2 listening posts, so not sure if this is a wise choice standing here. Should maybe force the issue over here. Now his tacticals get some plasma guns and whatnot. These guys should stand in the midst to give them the range damage reduction. We have now scouts with nothing really, shotguns. Okay, knocking back these siege marines. So this war is a war of attrition with no real winner. This one over here is actually won by the Imperial Fists, but at what cost? Both Razorbacks are really low on health, need some repairs, or will get down soonish. A lot of dead Marines over here and over here. Let's see. These guys now standing in heavy cover. Not sure if they were standing there the whole time, but heavy cover certainly helps. But now we have some heavy bolters added as well. Is this the Devastators? Yes, the Devastators. Getting some heavy bolters here. Can also good multi-melters if needed, but heavy bolters clearly is the better option. The Razorback, like, with a glimpse of health, surviving. So, what is Yasuo getting here? He is actually tier 3 and getting the Vault of Remembrance. He will get, what are they called? Primaris Aggressors. He can get already, and then he will get Terminators as well. So this is now the turning point. What is Refiler getting? Is he getting? He's getting tier 3 as well. So this is going to be interesting because these Primaris Aggressors are really strong, but they need a bit of time to get their models up and whatnot. We have, this was the tank counter is the ability. Tank counter. It costs power, and you have rocket launchers on your squad for a short amount of time. They will, yeah, then they put them away and everything is fine and dandy. Another Razorback Mark 1 here, but meets some overpowered aggressive Primaris Aggressor squad, which can actually deal with vehicles also, as you see here. We'll lose a model or two. And as I said, these guys are expensive and take quite a long time, especially if you get their sergeant. I would always recommend these grenade launchers on the back because they are an additional weapon to them. The forge actually got taken down. It was placed here, I think, so you cannot get any weapons for the aggressors, but you now have two aggressors that will just mince down the infantry here. That at least one squad needs to hop into this Razorback and run away. And they get minced. You see here, wow. And Executioner Predator, absolutely another overpowered unit in a sense. Just look at all the flickering and whatnot. This is overloaded with plasma cannons on the top and on each side. This one will make short work of all infantry it gets its hands on, you can say. And we will see how they deal with Primaris Aggressors. And there's the GG. Yeah, this is the clear answer against these. They don't have a lot of anti-vehicle to speak of. They are crack launchers, or what they have on the back can take down vehicles, but the Predator Executioner does also pack a big punch against infantry. Just look at how awesome this model looks. Interesting game, really interesting game in the sense that you have two, it's both S tier, at least A tier factions. No, it's S tier faction going against each other. They are not S plus or something. They are strong but not as overpowered as, let's say, Witch Hunters or something like that. So really nice to see them getting countered by each other. Like Salamander, Razorback is really strong against infantry, but as I said, Imperial Fist is one of the factions that can actually deal with them. Okay, as the usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!